Hey guys, welcome back to Magic TV. My name's Craig. It's 6 o'clock. It's time for a Magic Live. Now today, I'm going to be doing a routine from the Heroes and Villains deck. This is a deck that was released by myself and Phil Smith through Penguin Magic. This is one of my favourite things that I've ever done. I've always been into heroes and villains, and playing games like this is something I do an awful lot. And what I love about this deck is it takes every classic card trick and makes it way more relatable because you're not dealing with values anymore. And a perfect example is not Oil and Water, sorry, Out of This World. Now I teach, I think, 3 different versions of Out of This World on the project. And I think this is the best way to perform Out of This World. I really do. So I'm going to show you one of the handlings of Out of This World. I'll perform it to Michael. I've got no staff here with me today. They're all working, so it's Michael behind the camera, but we can make this work. So Michael, this is a Heroes and Villains deck. It's my son Ryland got this. He's really into this sort of thing. And basically, it's a deck of cards, and it's divided into, there's 52 cards, 26 heroes and 26 villains. And what's interesting, well, listen, unleash your knowledge and challenge your friends in an epic showdown of heroes and villains. Dive into a world where powers collide and legends are born. With hundreds of mind-blowing trivia facts, test your mastery of comic book lore, cinematic adventures, and literary sagas. Will you rise as the ultimate hero, armed with facts and insights, or embrace the cunning ways of the villain? It's interesting, right?
Yeah.
And what I love about this deck is the artwork is amazing. Now, most of these characters you'll recognise. Some of them you might not. Like Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah.
What's interesting is each one has an arch nemesis. So Little Red Riding Hood, her nemesis is the big bad wolf, obviously. Here, Ebenezer Scrooge, he's got the 3 ghosts. King Arthur, Mordred. You know King Arthur, Knights of the Round Table. I'm going to shuffle these cards. If you were here with me in front of the camera, I would allow you to shuffle. You're not, so I'll do it for you. But as I do shuffle, I want to ask you a question. How is your moral compass, Michael? Does it always point north? Are you a hero or you're a villain?
Probably a villain.
Probably a villain.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Well, look, I want you to see these are all mixed up. We're going to test to see if you can tell good versus evil. Okay. From a shuffle pack, I'm going to take out a hero card and a villain card. Well, that's the ultimate villain right there. I'll tell you that much. Not exactly the ultimate hero. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Right, brilliant. Okay, so I've taken out a villain, the Evil Queen. I think you would agree.
Yeah.
That she is very evil. When your name literally has the word evil in it, you're evil. You got no choice. She's not going to grow up and be a good guy. It ain't going to happen. And then Tarzan. You should remember Tarzan as a kid?
Yeah.
Did you know who the arch nemesis of Tarzan is?
Wouldn't be able to name them.
Yeah, it's actually William Clayton, who's Tarzan's cousin. There you go. You learn something every day. Hero and villain. I'm going to take out, we're not going to use the whole deck. It will take forever. Let's just use half the cards. We'll take 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. We won't use the rest of the cards. We'll put them aside. So we have half the deck here. That's perfect. So if you were here, you would do this yourself. So you're not here, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the cards one at a time, and you're going to say hero or villain.
Okay.
If you say hero, I'm going to put it here under the hero. If you say villain, I'm going to put it under the villain. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay? And it's up to you which way you go. It's totally up to you. But at some point in the middle, you're going to feel the urge to stop. At any point, just say stop. Okay? It'll be somewhere in the middle. You'll know when that is. But until then, you just say hero, villain, and I'll put it wherever you want.
Villain.
Villain, okay.
Villain.
Okay.
Hero.
Interesting.
Hero. Villain. Hero.
Oh, sorry.
I think we'll stop there. What do you want more?
Well, yeah, I mean, I said about halfway.
Yeah, I didn't know. Hero.
Okay.
Villain. Villain.
Okay.
Hero. Hero. Villain.
Interesting. You did great.
Hero. Villain. Stop.
You want to stop right now?
Yeah.
Still quite a lot left. Okay, here's what we'll do. You stopped right there. What we'll do now, mentally, in your head, change the positions of these cards. So up until now, you've been saying all of these are villains and all these are heroes.
Yeah.
For the rest of the cards, I want you to deal, if you think it's a hero, deal it here. If you think it's a villain, deal it here. And
Okay.
really try and get a good vibe or an evil vibe. We're testing to see your moral compass points north or not, okay?
Yeah.
So
hero's now on the left.
yeah, so we're putting hero there. You
Yeah,
think it's a hero?
It's a hero. I'm feeling villain from this.
Okay,
It's another villain there.
okay,
It's a hero.
okay.
That's a villain.
It's a villain.
That one's a hero.
Okay,
With a hero next to it.
okay, interesting.
And the villain.
Villain.
A hero.
A hero.
It's the villain.
It's a villain.
Yeah. And then a villain.
Another villain.
And the last one. It's probably a hero.
It's a hero. How do you think you did?
No clue.
No clue at all. Okay, at least you're honest. Do you know how many you dealt in each pile? I'll just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We used 26 cards, Michael. You put 13 in each pile. Was that coinky dink? I don't know. I asked you to see if you could gauge good versus evil. It's interesting that you put exactly 13 cards in each pile. What's even more interesting is I actually started asking you to deal heroes over here. And you did. Pat Garrett is a hero. And you started dealing heroes. All the way through, you dealt a hero. And then what happened is at some point, you decided to stop. And then you dealt villains all the way through to the very, very end. And over here, Michael, you dealt villains. And you carried on dealing villains. And you dealt all the villains. And then at some point, you said, no, I'm going to switch. From that point, you dealt heroes through to the very, very end. And I don't know whether you identify as a hero or a villain, Michael, but I think it's very obvious from this that you're incredible at knowing good versus evil. I have no idea how you did that. So that's an example of oil and water. Like, we've not spoken about this. Isn't that way more relatable than like a playing card?
Yeah.
Just like, especially as people know who these characters are, it's very, very cool. I love this. It's one of the things I love about the hero and villain deck. So there you go. Do me a favor, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Now, you want to see more videos like this, all you got to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back again tomorrow at 6 o'clock with another Magic Live. I'll see you then.